Rajkumar, shall we begin? Yeah.
Day 12, and in between we have conducted one mock test, and due to the technical issues we couldn't able to present yesterday class, so that postponed to tomorrow at 11 a.m. And on behalf of the organizing committee we apologize for that. And today we have a new topic, that is ICT, information and communication technology. And and also we have a expert we know very well about, Dr. K. Thiyagu, Assistant Professor, Central University of Kerala. So now I would like to invite Dr. K. Thiyagu to deliver his session.
Thank you, Raj. Hope my voice is audible to all of you. Special notes to Rajkumar because he's taking a lot of pain to organize this program. And I hope this, that this is a remembrance of our Viswanathan, who is a close friend of us. On his remembrance only, we are organizing this kind of program. And so today it may be a ninth topic we are discussing, and tomorrow is the last topic we are going to be discussing as a topic of higher education. Tomorrow might be a last date for all the schedule which you made it. And even the lecture series over, we are going to organize some kind of mock test series on the same WhatsApp group. So therefore, I request all to continue the same WhatsApp group in future too. So if you need to get some insights about using it and other further education information. So thank you all up to now to supporting. So just we are going to and sharing my slides, and there we will be discussing about the topic of ICT, information communication technology. And in this topic also, we could not predict what's going to comes in the examination, because the ICT is not like a static. It's look like not a psychology or philosophy paper to read the things. It may becomes directly from the paper, because every times each and every sign the technology upgraded. The same things it's implicated in the question paper also, because what is the latest things they may be asking the examination questions. Therefore, what are things in the syllabus? You should go through this, and finally you can go through the other things also, which is what the Rajiv Gandhi, please continue with Rajiv Gandhi. Yeah. So this is a syllabus that you knows this very simple syllabus they kept it for the ICT. But as I already mentioned that don't think this they may be asking only this particular area. They may be asking a different area, like what are the current technology is there, and what are the digital initiatives as part of the India, the higher education, the school education. Like this, they may be asking a lot of questions related to the current practice. So therefore, don't confine only this syllabus, but just I'm going to brief which are the things is going to comes in the examination, which are the area they added into the syllabus. One is the basic ICT, like a basics, what is called ICT, and which are the components need for the ICT. And this year, at least one question may come from this area, like abbreviations. So every year, at least one question come from this area. So I request Rajiv Gandhi to mute. Otherwise, Raj Kumar, kindly mute the Rajiv Gandhi, please. And there is a basic of internet and intranet. So this, that LAN, WAN, MAN, WAN. These are the networks we have to be learn it. And email. This questions comes regularly. At least one questions might come from the email area. So what are the? We must be aware of some of the special features of the email. What are the current special feature or advanced feature which you incorporate in email? These are things we should be aware of it. And the next questions, they may ask some questions related to the audio video conferencing, like Google Meet and Zoom, and the functions as well as the that advantages and disadvantages. We cannot predict what's going to happen, but what going to ask us. But there will be chances this area might come, because after the COVID, a lot of questions come from the video conferencing, the topic. And digital institutes in India, at least you have to go through the Ministry of Education website, and they made some kind of NMICT. Normally we call NMICT. When you go to the NMICT, we can find some of the ICT institutes made by the Indian government. That at least we should go through which are the platforms are there, like what is called Swayam Prabha, what is called Source Hindu, what is called Source Ganga. This are the something we must be aware of, because at least one question might come from this area. And ICT and e-governance. This also how that electronic things or the ICT is going to help him for the governance. So this is a basic syllabus which they added into the UCNet syllabus of paper 4 in the unit 8. But as already mentioned that don't rely only the syllabus, because the questions may come from the different area of the latest technology. Just I'm going to show some other questions. which is very relevant to the current context, like artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, adaptive learning, personalized learning, gamified learning. Like that, they're asking a lot of questions in this area. So therefore, my request to all of you, don't confine only this, the area which they mentioned, because this only is some preliminary introduction they given as a syllabus. But they may be asking the latest or the current technology which you are using in our education practice. That they may be asking. Hope you understand. Hope you understand. And the way they're going to ask the question. This is a syllabus, a small syllabus, okay. But don't rely only this syllabus. That's I already mentioned. That it may be they may ask one or two questions only this area, but most of the areas come from the outside of the box only. Yes, now just I'm going to go with a small insights about ICT. What is called ICT? Then after that, I move to the some of the abbreviations. If possible, kindly admit and to tell me which are the abbreviation you must know. So let we can see, because at least one question might come from the abbreviation part. So we sure this. If you are well versed in all the abbreviation, at least you may get 1 mark in the ICT unit, right? I'm just going to give this introduction about what is called ICT. And do you know the terms I for information, C for communication, and T for technology? But every terms related to each of us. And why it's called ICT? That also I'm just giving this meaning. For this, I'm just going to the whiteboard. Listen, here there's a three terms: information, right? And the second, communication, and third, it is technology. So why these terms come emerged? Okay. So what is the meaning of information communication technology? Here is, we can learn from the reverse, like last to front, we can learn it. So if the technology, here the term, the first key term is technology. If any technology is help to communicate the information, then it is called information communication technology. I hope you understood. If any of the technology, for example, any of the technology, in the case of email can help to communicate the information to the students or any people. So if any technology, it help to communicate the informations to anyone. Hope you understood. Any technology is help to communicate to pass this information, then it is called information communication technology. Hope understand the meaning. What is called ICT? If technology can help to communicate the informations to the different users. So it's very simple. For example, the technology, the communication means it's not direct communication. So for the technology, how it will be helping to communicate? First, we have to manage this information. So manage this data. Then after this, we have to process it. After processing, and we have to interpret. So like this, lot of process is going to happen this area. After everything's done, then finally the information can share to the people in some communication mode, like some kind of media we can use to communicate. So this is called information communication technology. Just you can look onto the definition. The same thing, if the technology, the first key term is technology used, listen, the used to manage, process, and communicate information. Therefore, you understood. So here the main things, if the technology helps to manage, process, and communicate the informations to the users, to the people, then it is called ICT. And normally, which are the ways facilitating means is communicating, collaborating, as also access the information. For example, Google Drive. So the Google Drive, we can able to communicate through the Gmail, and we have to collaborate with the Google Docs and Google Sheets and Google Slides. And through this, we can access the informations at any time, like a cloud storage. So like this kind of technology practice is called as an ICT, information communication technology. Hope you understand how this is going to happen, help to the institution. Here you can see this is going to help to the individuals or in the organization to access, store, transmit, and manipulate the data and information. So listen, for entire things going to help. For example, main thing, when you have the data, we have to store it, we have to transmit it, we have to be organize it. After organize, we have to go with some kind of process the data, and finally we can get some kind of interpretation in this data, and that we have to be shared in some kind of understandable format. So for all the things, the technology as a mediator here, the technology is a medium we are using to connect, we are able to share informations. For this, we are using this technology as a medium. And these are the some of the main components when you look onto the ICT. The hardware component is needed, software is needed, network, data, and communication. So these are the main components in the case of ICT. So for example, just you can look onto this. Just I'm communicate through the Google Classroom now, right? Sorry, Google Meet now. So what is my hardware I'm using? So can you tell me? So I'm just connecting with the Google Meet, which is the hardware I'm using. Whether this is ICT transmission, of course it's ICT because I'm sharing the information through Google Drive, right? So Google Meet. Can you tell me what is the hardware I'm using now? What is the hardware I'm using for this current example, the Google Meet lecture? What are the hardware I'm using? Yeah, unmute and talk to me. So here, which is the hardware I'm using here?
Your PC.
Yeah, of course, I'm using my PC, right? I'm using my laptop, right? As well as I'm using some tablet pen and all. And software, I'm using the Google Meet and Google Chrome browser, like this, some software I'm using. I am using a network, right? I'm using a network. The data is nothing but the information which I'm sharing it, like the PowerPoint, the informations may be data, and just communicating through the Google Meet. So like this, the components of ICT with the 5 components, just I'm giving this small insights about. The hardware might be a smartphone, tablet, servers, and routers, as well as the computers. The cases of software OS, protected software communication tools and databases. Network, I'm using a internet, through the Wi-Fi. Like here, the LAN, WAN, MAN, the like they may highlight. The data means the transfer using the idea. For example, I'm sharing this PPT now. Similarly, we have the text, images, videos, documents, and database. And the last one is the communications. I'm just to communicate the entire things through now with the use of through this lecture. Yes, now I'm going to some abbreviation. Are you ready to give this answer for this? Are you ready to give some answer for this? Right? Are you ready? Yes. Now, some abbreviation which I'm going to ask you. Kindly give this answer. Uh, what is called BYOD? What is called BYOD? Any idea? What is called BYOD? BYOD. BYOD. You can text me. Yeah, thank you. Bring your own device. Okay. Of course, it's called bring your own device. So this is a new pedagogical approach. Please kindly note these are things is asking 2 years before the examination. What is called BOD? Bring your own device. So when you go to the classroom, you have to bring your own devices. Instead, depends on the institutional things. Hope you understood. So what is called SIM? What is called SIM? What is called SIM? SIM explanation. SIM. It is not, and we are using a mobile phone. There we are using a SIM card. Can you know this? The explanation of SIM. Can you know the explanation of SIM? Even you can unmute and talk to me, please. What is called SIM?
Subscribe identity model.
Yes. Please subscriber identity module. Please kindly note module. It is called module. So modules look like some kind of structured things data. So there will be a structure things like that may normally is called module. Okay, when everything is having some kind of structural oriented, then we may call it in module. So subscriber means we are the subscriber. For identify, we are using that module. So therefore, subscriber identity module. Like this, you must be aware of some of the terms which is related to this. Right now, just I'm going to tell you IoT. What is called IoT? What is called IoT? IoT. These are the new terms now. This
Internet of Things.
Internet of Things.
Internet of
Yeah.
Things.
Okay. Whether it is a things or things, THINKS or THINGS.
GS.
THINGS.
Yeah, please.
G.
That's kind of, yeah. So G. So it seems that still now we are getting internet through laptop or some kind of special device only. But in future, we may have some kind of network to all the things which you have. Even the table, even the skin. I'm having this internet, Wi-Fi, or in the T-shirt I'm having some kind of networking. So we have to connect all the things in some kind of networking. Actually, this networking is part of the normally it's called smart. So whenever you hear the term smart, is somewhat related to the IoT, right? Smart technology. For example, when you go to the hotel and all, they're given some kind of key. When you scan this key, like a card, when you scan this key, automatically the door might be open. So therefore, it's working with the sensor on or off my AC. Like this, everything we have to control. Like it's nothing but some kind of networking systems within a things within our things. Therefore, it's called IoT. Yes, so like this, we must be aware of some other terms. And this PowerPoint I will share you because I'm not explaining all the abbreviation here because these are things you must be learn by yourself. Hope my screen is visible. Hope my screen is visible. Sandhya, kindly
Yes, sir.
pin my screen.
Yes,
Kindly
yes,
pin my
yes, sir.
screen. Okay, please. Kindly pin my screen. So here IP for Internet Protocol, TCP for transmission control protocol. These are the old terms, but I hope that this kind of terms may not be asked the examination, because when I observed the last couple of examination, what I found from this, the abbreviation, they're asking from the latest terms only. They may ask from the latest to all of you. Is it okay to all of you? Is it okay to all of you? Yes, fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. So here I'm just going to the main things. This like a storage-based abbreviations. This is for the security device. Particularly, this is old term CCTV, DVR, NVR, IDS, IPS. These are the old terms we are using now. So I'm just moving to the latest terms, which is more frequently asked the examination. Sometimes this kind of things may comes, right? What is called, because they are asking some kind of cloud computing based some terms they may be asking us. What is called IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Listen, whenever you find a 2A small letter, right? Whenever you are finding small a2 letters, it is called ASA. So most of the cases, ASA they using called small a, right? And then this capital A is meant for the service for most of the cases, right? See this IaaS is called infrastructure as a service, because here we can take as infrastructure main role. Here PaaS, PaaS means platform as a service, FAS means function as a service, CAS means container as a service, PaaS means backend as a service, DaaS means desktop as a service. These are the things they may be asked now. And sometimes they will be asking called what is called GCB, Google Cloud Platform, right? Normally, previously it's called Google Shoot account. Now it's called Google. What is the names now? Anyone idea? Previously the name is called Google Shoot. Now what is the names we are using for this? Sir Alex. So any idea? So Alexa, it is a AI tool, artificial intelligence tool, like a personal assistant. So what is the previous term which you use for the Google Google Shoot? Previous is called Google Shoot. What is the current name? Any idea?
OneDrive we are using.
Google?
OneDrive, it is a cloud platform.
Now I'm not asking Google Cloud. I'm asking the general. So now the account which you are using generally it's called Google Sheet previously before the COVID. After the COVID, they changed the name. What is the name? Do you know? Sometimes maybe asking the question because we cannot predict what kind of question they're asking. It is called Google Workspace. Now the account is called Google Workspace. So the way we are using the Google Show, Google Docs, Google Sheet, and Google Sites, like Gmail, everything will be called as a Google Workspace. Hope you understood. It is called Google Workspace. Even the Google Workspace, we have the different like education workspace is there, personal workspace is there, business workspace is there. But normally we are using the personal workspace, the mail which you are using. Suppose in your institution they given some kind of Google account for you. It may be a institutional like a Google Workspace for education or institution account. So these are the things you must be aware of it. So can you move to the next screen? Yeah. Because I'm skipping all the things. Yeah, now I'm moving to the main thing. This is a classroom technology. Sometimes this might be asking because what I go through from my observation, this questions comes regularly the last 2 years. What is called LMS, Learning Management System. Learning Management System means for sharing the content or accessing the student progress or entire the student teachers interactions and to manage the entire learning process of the learners, we are using the LMS program. Look like Moodle or in a Canvas. These are the tools we are using for the LMS. Similarly, we have the content management tool. So content management tools means only for managing the content, only for transacting the content, we are using this kind of tools. And this is the terms, is newly terms, SIS, Student Information System. Suppose you have some database to find the students' data. So, for example, when I search from one student, I can find what is the category he belongs to, which standard he is studying, how much he paid the fees. Everything I may get into this means that is called Students' Information Systems, and it is called ERP. It's called Education Resource Planning, and SMS. Normally, this is normally we are using called Short Message Service. But in the case of education, we are calling as we call as a school management system. School management system. And VLE is called virtual learning environment. And this is a questions they asking 2 or 3 times related to, they given some statement related to the MOOC, statement 1, statement 2. They may ask whether statement is 1, 2, statement 2 is false. And they may ask some kind of questions. And do you know the meaning of mass in the case of MOOC? Any idea? What is the meaning of the mass in the case of MOOC? Any idea? Because I'm just going to randomly explanation only. Please, I request all to go through the slides which I'm sharing later. So according to, in the terms MOOC, what is called massive? Uh, yeah, so it is
More number of people.
more number of, it's like enrollment, it's talking about enrollment. Listen, more enrollment. Okay, there is no for example, when you go with any kind of the tradition, like the classes which you're going now, for example, the PG programming, there's 30 students, UG programming, there's 50 students, like this, there will be there will be fixed number of enrollment in all the institutions. But in the case of MOOCs, there is no enrollment, there is no separate number system. We can go with n numbers, we can go with the n number. That is the reason that relaxed Kaji, he put n number of enrollment. So here the MOOCs massive represent enrollment. The enrollment, there is no limitation, we can go with without even the infinite, there is no number for this. um, yeah, of course, Sandhya, we have different meaning for the ERP, but I'm talking about the classroom technology. I'm talking about classroom managed technology, because normally you are going for the teacher job, this kind of using it. Therefore, they may be asking some kind of question related to the education based. So you are giving some kind of enterprises resources, maybe enterprise like business sectors, but kindly confined with the education basic, because this net examination purely meant for the teachers selections. Therefore, they may asking a lot of terminology related to the teaching, learning, assessment basis. That's the reason I'm emphasizing this area. And do you know the meaning of open? What is called open? According to the MOOC, what is the meaning of open in the case of massive? This kind of questions comes regularly. They may ask in the statement, the open represent this one, online represent this one. So what is the meaning of open according to this MOOC? What is the meaning of the terms open?
Accessible to all.
Yeah, it is access to all. So in what context means, because for example, when you go for any program, for example, we have a MSc program. MSc means there will be a basic qualification, like we have a BSc qualification, BSc physics only, they can go with MS physics. But in the case of online, there is no kinds of previous what is that, some kind of graduation is needed. So anyone can access the course, anyone can enter the course, is open to all. So there is a open to any people to enter the course, particularly the age limit. There is no age limit also. Thank you, sir. There is no age. But when you go for the offline class, there will be age limit for each programs or courses. But here, there is not at all age. There is no cultural barriers. Even in the India, people can study any courses, the MOOC courses from the abroad. So like this, it will be open to all. So that is the meaning of open to all, without any kind of barrier. Like there is no age barrier, there is no worry about the distance as a barrier, nothing is there. So it will be accessible to any people in the in this world. And OER, open education resources. Right now, the questions for all of you. Open education resource means the resources which are openly available with the CC Creative Commons license. It's called open OER. Now, can call the material which I'm having, the hand material. For example, you have some what is the printout book. So some kind of textbook you have in the hand. Whether the textbook may be called the textbook which having as a hard copy only. There's no soft copy. This kind of hard copy material we may call as an open education resources. Anyone can respond. So there is a textbook. It's only available hard copy. Can we treated that book as a open education resources?
No.
Why? Why we cannot call as an open education resources? It's freely available. Even the people are giving free book. Why it is not freely? Why it's not OER? Even the textbook is freely available in the market, but why it's not called as an OER? Now the questions to all of you. Yeah, of
It's
course.
because of the hard copy, everyone cannot access. It is
Yeah,
limited
of
to
course.
some demographical reason.
Of course, what you said is correct. Here, the meaning is called open. So the open means it will be available in a open access. The term is called open access. Even the textbook is in hard copy. It's only the one some area only they may use, some demographic region only they may be using. It won't go to that other places. But if it online, if it internet basis, if like a web basis, anyone can access within a with a small Google itself. So therefore, that kind of resource may be called as an open education resources. These are things I'm going to discuss later also. Then ILT instructor training, BL blended learning, e-learning. This is the things directly they are asking. Now the question for you: blended learning and hybrid learning. So what is the difference between the blended learning and hybrid learning? Because this is the questions last time I was asking. What is the difference between blended learning and hybrid learning? Whether both is look like a same, blended learning and hybrid learning. Blended learning, hybrid learning.
In hybrid learning, there are more use of IoT. We can say that blended is always a choice, traditional and like online.
Of course, what you said is okay, ma'am. But I'm talking about the contextual aspects. The blended learning means you are using both online offline. Even the hybrid also we are using the online offline transaction only. But here the blended and hybrid, the difference, exact differences. One is called simultaneous, one is called sequence. If sequentially the transaction happen, the key term sequential. For example, the sequence of online transaction, after that there's an online transaction, or online transaction first, next is an offline transaction, then it's called sequential. If online and offline transaction happen in a sequential mode, for example, morning the students are coming in offline, in the evening the students are connecting the teachers with online, like Moodle or Google Classroom. The morning they're face-to-face class, and that is called blended learning. But hybrid learning, it's like a simultaneous means both online offline transactions going to happen together. For example, the same lecture, now I'm connecting with directly to the virtual mode, like you are sitting in some places, I'm also sitting in the different places. Suppose in my class there is 100 students, I'm engaging the 100 students along with this online users, I'm engaging through the Google Meet, then it's called hybrid. Hope you understood. Both online offline simultaneously happen, it's called hybrid, as a hybrid learning. So thank you, Bhaskar, you exactly correct. Sanjay, you also correct. So it is mixed, it's not mixed subject. Both online and offline transaction happen the same time, it's happened the same time, then it is called as a hybrid, like the simultaneous happen. If sequential happens, it's called blended learning. This questions comes last time also. Then AT for assistive technology, this terms is somewhat related to inclusive education, but even though it will be needed for ICT people also. UDL, universal designs love learning. So what is mean by universal design love learning? Anyone can explain what is called UDL, universal design of learning? Sometimes this question may comes to the our paper, like the statement one, or they will ask the assertion and reason. We can find whether the assertion reasons are matching. What is called UDL? UDL, universal designs for learning. Universal design for learning. Universal design for learning means this is purely related to the inclusive education setup. For example, in our classroom, there is a different peoples might be there, right? Different group of people. Some people they learn with video. Some people they learn with audio learner. Some people they learn with image, like only the mind map, oral communication. So what you can do when you like to prepare any resources, you can prepare the resources in a different forms. So based on the comfortability of the student, they can access the things. Like we can give the equal opportunity to the all the same, like what is in this week. So that is called our intention to reach our transaction to go to the all the users, right? Therefore, you have to be disseminate the content or the information in a different media. They say, for example, now I'm presenting with the PPT. Suppose I share as an UDL, I can convert this PPT in a normal PDF file and Word document, as well as some audio file also I have to prepare, and some kind of MCQ based also prepare. So yeah, all the format of information I make it a different format. After that, I'm sharing to the group. So based on the comfortability of the people, they can learn from these sources. Hope you understood. So because each one have comfortable in their way to learn. So that is the reason we have the different learning styles. Based on the learning style, the students may be accessible. In fact, that's called equal opportunity. We can give this equal opportunity to the classrooms students. And we have AAC, Augmentative Alternative Communication, Web Content Accessibility Guidance. And this terms, I just started with this. Be able to bring your own devices. MOD, multifunction AV, we knows that. LCD, we are using a LCD projector. Normally, the term is called liquid crystal display. And LED also, we are using a LED display, mobile and all. Light emitting diode. Please, these are the questions might comes. What is the difference between, suppose if any display screen having some kind of liquid thing is that, then what is kind of display is this? That's called LCD. Okay. Do you know what is called BRT? So BRT is not black resource. Okay. So I hope we may be seeing the old TV. So that kind of TV have this kind of tube. Normally we can call picture tube. We may call as a picture tube, that old days. What is called BRT? Any ideas? Sorry, not CRT. Normally using CRT. Blu-ray disc. Okay. Or CRT. They may be called as a CRT monitor. Okay. Yes, of course, cathode ray. And sometimes this is called Blu-ray tube also. The T for tube. Okay. So this question might come the last examination. So CRT represent what? Okay, so please that's called cathode ray tube, right? These are the TVs we are using previously, not in now. Yeah, now this is kinds of examination may happen because the previous use in net examination happened to the CBT mode. What is called CBT? This is called computer based examination, but now we are going to do OMR. What is called OMR? What is called OMR? What is the expansion of OMR? Sometimes this also then becomes the question. What is called OMR?
Optical mark recognition.
Please, optical marker recognition. Please, these are the things you must be outer marker, something magnetic. So these using the different things, but you can find because after the four terms, four options, you have to find which may be more relevant. Some people are using the marker, markerable. Some people use magnetic. So they use the different terms. But kindly check which may be a correct one. You have to select it. CAT, computer adaptive testing, BBT, paper-based testing, RBT, response-based testing. This may becomes, I hope so, because AET is a new area now. Automated assessment tools. Look with the use of now. Anyone give this idea? If you have the automated assessment, which kind of technology is this? Suppose there is an assessment practice going to happen automatic. So what may be technology? Of course, it's an artificial intelligence. Thank you, Bhaskar. It's totally related to the A. So please kindly understand some of the, sometimes these questions come from the statement-wise questions. Whenever you are finding the term automated, please kindly note these are the some technical terms somewhat related to A. Automated, personalized learning, adaptive learning. So these are the things may be combined directly with A, right? Any of the terms somewhat related to the A, anyone can tell me? Adaptable, personalized learning, adaptive learning, customized learning, reflective learning. These are the now most of the contextual learning is going to happen now. Normally, the immersive learning, it is AR, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality. They are calling that area. Yeah, of course, machine learning is one times. So normally, the immersive learning, the people is calling augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality. That kind of context. So, but AI is part of the automated, personalized, adaptive, even the machine learning, deep learning. These are things make part of this. Can you move to the next slides? Hope you understood. These are the at least one or two questions may come from this area. I hope so. That is the reason I'm just concentrating more on the classroom technology instead of here the basic technology. Yes. Now this kind of multimedia things. One is called audio visual. VR represent virtual reality, AR represent augmented reality, MR represent mixed reality. So can we call all the three terms in a single term? Any idea? So we can call VR, AR, as well as the MR. All the three terms we can call one umbrella term. What may be umbrella term for this? Augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality. What is the terms we are using commonly for?
The artificial intelligence.
No, this is not called artificial intelligence. This is like we make it some kind of digital information to the in the above the real environment. So A is to differ, AR is to differ, right? Please. So can any other people know these terms? Yeah, of course, it may be called immersive technology. The case of immersive concept is called technology. I'm talking about there is a one more R, the N with R. We can call all the three terms into this. That is called XR. Listen, the XR represent extended reality. So even the XR start from the word X, but it start with extended reality. So please EX, not OES. Okay, extended reality. So the AR, VR, MR, all together we may call XR. Hope these terms, please kindly familiar with this. I hope so. This kind of, suppose I am a question paper setter, I may be asked this kind of areas only. Not in the world like what is called RAM, what is called ROM. This kind of things are already over. I mean, last couple of more than 10 years back also they asked this kind of question. But after NTA take the charge, they are not asking that kind of basic questions. They directly move to this kind of application-based questions only. Like, okay, so B causes in this. And AL,
Augmented reality, I think.
sorry, ma'am.
Augmented reality.
You're asking what is called augmented reality, right?
Yes.
Right. So yeah, okay. So what augmented reality means? There will be two. What is that? Two informations can be merged together. For example, there is a hand. In the hand above, I'm generating some kind of elephant in my hand. Even you can see some of the videos. The people are generating a elephant or in a tiger in this room. They can be able to create some kind of environment, is digital environment into the real environment. So the augmented reality, there is a real environment. For example, the real environment means there is a floor. When you scan the floor with the mobile phone, I can able to find some kind of digital environment into above the real environment. So like in the normal floor, I can see the tiger. The tiger is a digital environment, like a virtual environment. Therefore, the combination of two environment, the real layer above there is a digital layer. That is called as an augmented reality. Hope you understood. If you want to know the augmented reality, I'm just sharing this link later. Kindly look onto my website. So just I'm trying this. All right. 1 minute, just continue. Oh, most of them are aware of it, what is called AR. Because suddenly I need to be install some app to do the demo. That's the reason I'm skipping this. I'm just showing some website link to you. Yeah. I'm just playing some videos for you. Okay, then you can understand what is called AR. Yeah, this is called, so it's opening now. So this is a small video. It's talking about, yeah. For example, you can see there is a spacecraft here. When you play this, you can understand this video from this video. So when we scan these things through our mobile phone, for example, you can see this. You cannot hear the voice, but you can just see this. You can see this. You cannot hear the sounds. Listen, you cannot hear. Yeah, listen. When I scan this, I am scanning with my mobile in the floor. Just I'm scanning the space. When I scan this places, the table, there will be superimposed digital layers. Maybe. You can see this. Now you can see the spaces. When I put this, you can get this rocket in the room. Are you able to see this? There is a room. I'm sitting in the room above. There's a two layers. Other one is a ray layer. Layer. So this kind of technology is called AR. Sorry, 1 minute, 1 minute. Just I disconnected. Just to continue with this. And then I will close all this. 1 minute, 1 minute. Just for a few minutes. I just connecting once again my laptop. I'm audible to all of you. Sorry for this. So unknowingly, I may close this entire screen. Okay. Yes, I'm just sharing this. So hope finding my share screen also. Fine. So this is part of the augmented. Hope I get this meaning of AR map. So in the AR, there's a two layer. One is called real layer, other one is called digital layer. So there will be two layers are involved. The real layer above, there will be a superimposed digital layer. But in the case of virtual reality, there is no real layer. You can get only 100% of digital layer only, digital environment only. And this question is directly related to HMD. Anyone can be tell which is the technology, whether the AI technology is related to HMD or AR technology is related to HMD. Anyone tell me? There is a term called H-mounted display. This is a tool normally we are using it to explore this technology. So what technology?
Yeah.
HMD. Yeah, of course, the AR technology. It's like this kind of, normally it's called VR boxes. So kindly see my camera. So I hope you are seeing some boxes in my hand. Are you able to see the camera of me? There is a box. This is called VR box. This VR boxes we may call head mounted display also. So this kind of boxes, when you use this, we can get some kind of 3D view, some kind of virtual view we may get into this. Yes. Now, in the case of AI world, these are the terminology you must be aware of it. One is called NLP, natural language processing. GAN for generative adversarial network. So sometimes it maybe comes like this because now we have two kinds of AI. One is called generative AI, the other one is called predictive. Sometimes this question may comes. RL for reinforcement learning. See, this is another one, computer vision. For anyone give this example for AI computer vision example? We are using more times before this. Yeah, of course, you given Vision Pro, Apple Vision Pro. Apple Vision Pro is the example for the HMD, head-mounted display. I'm talking about computer vision. Any tools, whether you crossed up to now for computer vision? Any idea? Computer vision technology? We are using computer vision means when we scan this, we may get some kind of details about this. It's best example our Google Lens, right? When you scan this, we may get this data about this. So this kind of thing is called as computer vision, and this is called AIoT. That is called artificial intelligence of thing. There is an previous is called IoT, and now very specifically they go with artificial, because previously only the internet thing is there, but now when the artificial comes, it's also joined with this. That is called artificial intelligence of thing, MLOS. So what is called loss? Any idea? Loss means as a service. Here, loss means learning as a service, but here the M for mission as learning as a service. DL for deep learning, Auto ML for automated M learning, AR, augmented reality, VR, mixed virtual reality, mixed reality. These are terms I already mentioned called extended reality, HMD, head mounted display. Hope you are getting this idea. Can I move to this other set of things? And just highlight about the emerging technology. I move to the, yeah, this one's very important. These are things I'm sharing later. Kindly look onto this abbreviation. I'm moving to this abbreviation. Okay. It's called document, DOC for document. DOC is for documents, XML format. Normally this is called XML format, and PDF, portable document format, text format, rich text format, open document text. So these are the file format is meant for the documents. So sometimes some questions may come. So which are the file formats connected with this one? So you should be aware of these things. Then only you can, normally it comes up the match the following. They're asking this question from the match the following area. The next one. This one. Okay. Next is the image file. Next is the image file. Next is the image file. Open document text. So these are the anyone. So most of the cases, this file format may helping for doing this data analysis. Yeah, of course, CSV format. CSV format also some kind of extension of the Excel only. The format meaning so comma separated values. Even if you go with the SPSS or in the case of Jamovi or JAS, most of the times it won't be accepted directly to the XLS format. We need to convert this in gamma. I mean CSV format. And we have the PPT. PPTX, ODP. Anyone idea about ODP? Why it's called open document presentation? Which are the file may be called ODF, ODP? Any idea? Because even you can see this year I am using the term OD. Why there is a ODT? So in the case of if you're using the Microsoft Office, automatically comes to doc format only. But when you convert one file when you can convert the file in ODT format, any idea which kind of software may be supporting ODT format?
Is it on AI crazy Canva? When we do prepare a presentation, anyone can access it just by the name.
Yeah, actually the open document means if you're using some kind of free software, because Microsoft is not free. So when you're having any kind of open, what is that? Normally it's called FOSS. Do you know what is the abbreviation of FOSS? What is the abbreviation of FOSS? FOSS, any idea? Free open source software. Listen, FOSS means free open source software. So what is the advantage of free open source software? This software totally freely available. Even you can change this the coding, that basic coding, we can modify the structure of the software and all. So this kind of software may support to what is this? Convert any format, any kind of, even the Word document is called ODT. In the case of PowerPoint format, it's called ODP. So if you're using any free software and that software is preparing any kind of PPT or any Word document, normally it's called open document format. This open documents, when you're using any kind of free document basis, that may be called open document, and parallel it will be convertible in any format. There is called key. It's only for Apple. Those who are using Apple laptop, we have this directly. That's called key. Instead of PowerPoint, they give us a key. That is called keynote presentation. And image files, we have JPEG file, PNG file, GIF file, BMP file, TIFF file, SVG file. So please, at least you can go through the abbreviation little bit. Right? Normally they won't ask the abbreviation for this context, but they may asking what kind of file format only. But parallelly we must be aware of it, the some kind of abbreviation. So out of this, listen, out of this file format, which image may be an animated one. Commonly, we can use for the animated extension. Out of this much, which of the file extension make generally more relevant to animation? Any idea?
GIF.
Yeah, of course, it's GIF file. It's like a GIF file. Sometimes this kind of question comes. They may list a lot of file format. So from this, they may ask him to identify which format we supporting a animation. So please,
Sir,
this
I
one.
have a doubt.
Yes, with me.
Sir, JPJ is also joint photographic experts group, and JPEJ also is a
Yeah,
joint.
yeah, actually, this is an short form. Normally, JPEG we may call JPG. Okay, without this, it may be called, but normally JPEG, the short form we are using this JPG, right? So that's the reason I use the both is the same, but normally the
Okay.
expert is not needed in this case. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
JPEG, JPG,
Thank you, sir.
look like the same only, right? Now the audio file, we have the MP3, normally MPEG, the audio layer 3, wave file. Normally the wave file we are using to do some kind of editing audio. This is purely based on the audio only. Then M4A, it's not MP4, it's called M4A, it's called MP4 audio. WMA file also video media audio. So sometimes you may the confusion with the audio file extension as well as the video file extension, but kindly cross check. Okay. So which are the styles? Now the question for you: MP3 and MP4, right? Which is the file format is maybe supporting for the audio out of these two format? MP3 or MP4? Which is an audio format? Which is in video format? Which is in video format?
MP3 audio, sir. MP4 video.
Yeah, please. These are the common aware of it. Thank you all. So please kindly note. We cannot predict what kind of question they may ask. They may ask any kind of questions because these questions are 2 years before they're asking. So which file format related to the video, which file format is related to the audio and all. So we should be aware of it. Okay. And do you know there is a one more file, MKV file. Whether you hear the term MKV, whenever you're using some kind of open video, like free open source software for a video recording, you can find the MKV. So any software, it may be support the MKV file format. Any idea? So once particular software is free open source software for the video conversion, like video creation software, that software is always to support to convert a file into MKV file. MKV is a file. It's an audio video file format. This software is called OBS. This software is called OBS. Anyone's what is the meaning of OBS? Is OBS free open source software? What is the expansion of OBS? What is the expansion of OBS?
Open broadcasting software.
Yeah, Open Broadcast Studio. Please, OBS means Open Broadcast Studio. Because during the COVID, this will be most of the people are aware of it. Sometimes this question may come under this. Sometimes they are asking which of the software is FOSS. For example, I'm just giving this, and there is a software called Screencast-O-Matic, then OBS, Microsoft Office, then. So most of the cases, Open MS Office is a paid one. Zoom also we are getting a paid one only. Only the limited access they may give us free. Okay. So these are questions may comes very. We should be aware of it. This is called the compressed file. GIF RAR, someone is that TAR like this. And just moving to the another one. This question may comes at least once. One of question from out of 5. Bit, byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte and terabyte. So any idea about 2 to the power? We can call with the 2 to the power also. So which may be 2 to the power of 10, which may be 2 to the power of 20, which may be 2 to the power of 30. This is be very, you should be aware of it. At least some question may comes, which is called 2 to the power of 20, whether it is a megabyte or a gigabyte. 2 power 30, it is a, Kumari Jyoti, Zoom is not free. Actually, they give us a limited free one, right? There will be so that is called, normally there's 2 kinds of software. One is called 3 or 4 types. One is called proprietary software. Other one is called freeware. Other one is called shareware. Right? The shareware may give some kind of trial version, or they may give some kind of limited version only. These are things are limited. Free means we are accessing lot. Okay, but accessing more. But what is this? We cannot change the coding and all, the basic coding. But the OBS software we can use freely. We can change the coding. So open access the coding. We can modify the coding and all. That is possible. Okay. Please kindly note. So if you want to know, just you can look onto the BKMGT. So like this, at least you can make some kind of acronym. PKM, GT. Okay, so byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte. After, what is the next for the terabyte? Any idea? What is the next for the terabyte? What is the next terabyte? Any idea?
PB.
PB. What is the BB? What is the PB? It is called betabyte. Please, betabyte, exabyte, zettabyte, yottabyte. If you want, you can take a screenshot, or I share this PPT. Okay. So these are abbreviations: BB, KB, MB, GP, TB, BB, EB, ZB, YB. So kindly, at least you can learn at least the beta byte. At least you can know this much. Okay. And so 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte, and 1024 kilobyte is equal to 1 megabyte. 1024 megabytes is equal to 1 gigabytes. 1024 megabytes gigabytes is equal to 1 terabytes. Okay, these are things you must be aware of it. Okay, it should be connected. If you want, I just to put KM and GTP, right? And just kilometer GTP. Okay, kilometer GTP. Like this, you can make some kind of common terms. G, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, betabyte. Okay. And this also, please kindly note, at least this question comes last year, I think. 2 to the power, it's called 1 byte. 2 to the power of 10, it is called, you can go with this at least 1024 bytes. Okay. Then 2 to the power of 10 is called 1 MP. Actually, this 1 KB, this one is 1 KB, right? 2 to the power of 30, it is equal to 1 GP. 2 to the power of 40 is equal to 1 TB. So hope you understood. 2 to the power. This question came the last year examination. 2 to the power of 0, 1 byte, and 2 to the power of 10, 1 KB, and 2 to the power of 20. You can give this order. For example, the first order is a bit, so byte. You can give the byte, kilobyte, megabyte. The same. The 2 to the power of 30. It is the fourth one, right? It is called GP. Right, so like this you can make some kind of 2 to the power of 40 is equal to TB, right? So what is maybe 2 to the power of 50? What is it? 2 to the power of 50? What will be 2 to the power of 50? Any idea? 2 to the power of 50?
Byte.
Of course, it's a beta byte. Okay. So this is the question may come from the first portion. Can we check with some questions? Are you ready now? Can we go with some questions based on the discussion which you made for the first area? Even the first area itself, it takes nearly 1 hour. So I'm just going with this more. So, okay. I'm sharing this link. If possible, kindly use this link to. Just I'm sharing one link. It consists of 100 ICT questions. If you go through this 100 questions, hope so it will be helping for the examination. At least few of the questions directly come, or it will be some kind of similar kind of question may come to the examinations. The question link I'm sharing you. This is a link. This is a link of the question. I'm sharing this Google Meet. So those are free in the evening. Just you can go through and give this attempt all the questions. Even I give this explanation for all the questions also. Share this link to all of you. Kindly look onto this. Now the questions. The first thing is just you can give your name and then start this quiz. And I already compiled the questions based on the different things. Now the discussion for all of you. This was the first portion which you discussed. Right now the question to all. Come forward and give the answer. You can text me in the chat box or you can talk to me now. So what may be answered for this? PowerPoint. What is the answer for this PowerPoint? What is the so what is this? 1 minute. Just saying. Yes.
So 4, 5, 2.
Yeah, just to give what is the PowerPoint?
One.
What is the answer for the PowerPoint?
First one 4, 4.
Yeah, it's a fourth, right?
PPT.
Image file.
JPG.
Yeah, of course, image file. Word document.
Document.
Second one.
DOC.
Video file format.
It's a GIF.
GIF.
No, WMV.
WME.
Oh, sorry, it's a WM.
Animation is a
GIF.
Okay.
GIF.
Please kindly note the PowerPoint because at least one question may come from this, right? PowerPoint is a PDF. It is a PPT. Image normally JPEG or in a PNG. Word document normally it's come under the documents. Video file is WMV or in the case of VLC or in the case of MP4. And animation we have GIF. Right now, come to the second question. Megabyte.
1024 KB.
1024 KB.
Yeah. So we know this order. What is that? Kilobyte, megabyte,
Gigabyte.
gigabyte, terabyte,
Terabyte. Petabyte.
petabyte. Okay.
Petabyte.
So now just you can count with this. Now the first question, kilobyte. Kilobyte is equal to what? Kilobyte is equal to
1024 bytes.
bytes. Right. Now the megabytes. The megabyte is
1024 KB.
1024 KB. Right. Now G. G is for the M. Okay. Gigabyte. Gigabyte is meant for the
1024 megabyte.
megabytes. Terabytes, it is 1024
gigabyte.
Petabyte.
Tera.
Yes.
Terabyte
So,
means 1024 gigabyte.
gigabyte. Hope you understood. Right. Thank you,
Yes.
Bhaskar. Okay. Right. So yeah, this is the way we have to do this. Now this question, can you give this answer? These are the some of the abbreviations. Just I'm going back. Yeah. Yes. Now the question for you. Now the question for you. Yes. What is a CRT? Cathode ray tube.
Cathode
CRT.
ray tube.
What is the answer? Relevant answer? Actually, this
Visual display unit, sir.
yeah, please kindly cross check with all the things which is relevant to any kind of display. Automatically, this is the fourth one. So the
Display.
CRT is a visual display unit. Visual display.
Yes.
Unit. Then what is called HOD? Very simple. What is a HDD?
Hard.
Disk. Normally, hard disk
Hard
is the hand also, right? Therefore, what may be answer is here internal memory or external memory? There will be chance
External memory.
External memory.
external memory. Okay, then we have two options: read only. Here the term is read only. Therefore, it is not writable. It is correct. Read only means it's only
Not
readable. It's
Read
not,
on.
Not right. Not
Why?
right.
not
Read
writable.
only.
No.
Therefore, the answer is 2. Then RAM, it's
It's
a
a volatile
temporary
memory.
memory.
Yeah. So this is the way you have to connect with this, right? You got
Yes.
it? Yes, fine. So what is the answer for this 1 TB is called how many to the power of what? So the same order you can put
Terabyte.
like this.
The power of 40.
Byte,
2 power 40.
2 power 40.
So 1
First-
terabyte.
1 terabyte. Okay, very good. 2 power 40 is 1 terabyte, right? 1 MP.
30.
2 power 20.
Sorry,
2 power 20.
2 power 20. Okay, then BP
2 power 50.
2 power 50. GP
Gigabyte means 2 power 30.
2 power 30. You got it? So at least
Yes,
this
sir.
question, because the last time this questions came, okay. So name the memory size with the number bits. Okay, kindly cross check with this. At least you can know this. What is a 2 power 0, 2 power 10, 2 power 20? This order, at least you can know this something. Okay. Now the next question. So at least we can go through first 10 question. After that we move to the next one. Okay. So what is the answer for this fifth question? What is the answer for the fifth question? Which of the following pair acronym and their expansion incorrect? So out of this, there is some incorrect is there. Which of things are incorrect? SIM, what is the expansion?
Subscribers identity model. Right.
It's correct one, right? Therefore, this is not an
Fourth
answer.
one. Fourth one wrong.
What is the GPS?
Global positioning system.
Global business. This is also correct. What is GSM?
Global system for management.
Kindly check. It's not a management.
It's memory.
Any idea what is called GSM?
Model.
Module.
GSM in the case of technology. Okay. It's like GSM. Any idea? One minute, just saying GSM. It's a mobile communication. Listen, that is a global system for mobile communication. So this is wrong one. WiMAX is correct. Worldwide interoperability microwave access. This is correct. Therefore, the answer for this question, which is a wrong one.
GSM.
So that is the reason. At least you must be aware of all the abbreviations. Then only you can find the wrong one, right? So if you know this, all the abbreviation, only can find this correct one, right? Yeah. Now the sixth question. Kindly find which may be correct. Do you know what's called digital divide? Any idea what's called digital divide? What is called digital divide? There is a gap between the ICT user and non-ICT user because of the rural area. There is a lot of issues because some people having a technology device, some people not having technology. That's kind of division is called digital divide. Whether the first statement is correct, digital divide is the economic and social equality with regard to access to use and impact of ICT. Is it correct? it's not creating a social inequality. It's like those are having technology, those are use the technology, those are not having this technology. That is a division is come. That is called digital divide. So this is a wrong one. It is a wrong one. Come to the second one. ICT helps to interaction development by bridging the digital divide and providing equitable access to technology. Is it correct? So here
Yes,
they're telling this ICT help to bridging the gap between the those are having the technology, those are not having the technology, right? Is it maybe a true? Therefore, which is maybe correct one? Please choose the correct answer. Which of the following ICT true is true? Therefore,
Q
the
only,
answer is
sir.
only Q only.
Q only.
Yeah, this question may comes. Listen, this kind of questions also may come. So you should be aware of it. What we have to respond. Kindly read this. This is a question last 2 times. They're asking the question later the MS Excel. MS Excel. Even I didn't expect that they may ask the question from MS Excel. They're asking shortcut for the MS Excel also. So please kindly check. I don't know how many people are expecting in the MSX coding. Like at least basic things you must be aware of it. In the MS Excel, the formula for here they're asking this: which are the formula are equal to each other? So there is a formula. They use the formula for adding four columns: A3, A4, A5, A6 as a column. Whether these things make there is a three things are common together, or sometimes maybe two is maybe common together, or all the four may be common together, equal together. Kindly check
B
it.
and
A,
D,
B,
sir.
C.
B and D.
This is a represent all the four is adding. This also adding all the four. This is sum of A4.
No.
No, this is A4 and A6 is adding only two things, only two column only. It's only column two. But this is one, it's adding all the
A,
four columns. So
A,
the four
B,
column.
D.
Therefore, the answer is A, B, D. Listen, here the context is that which are the shortcuts is similar. Which are the shortcuts of this? It's similar in this case. Right? The answer is A, B, D. Hope you understood why it's called. Because what is the meaning of this? Just I'm explaining this. In this case, adding A3 column, A4 column, A5 column, four column they are adding. Similarly, here also sum of A3 to A6, there's a four column. Here, comma, it means only the two column they are adding. So here the four column adding, here's a four column adding, here but only two columns are adding. But here there's a four columns in the comma, therefore it's adding four columns. Therefore, the four column additions represent the A, B, D, not only the third represent only two. Now this one, kindly give the answer for at least 10 questions. We can go with this. Eighth question. Give the answer for this. Give the answer for the eighth question. Kindly read properly and then sign this. Just I'm going with. Yeah, a PDF file, image file. Whether the PDF file is a document file, generally it's called a portable document, but it's called generic image only, right? Because when you look onto the each page, whether it's every page modifiable in the PDF file, PDF document, it is modifiable. Now the current file, PDF file, there's a chance to modify if you have the software. But generally, each page is a image file. Is it correct? Is it correct? MP3
No.
is a file, is a generic audio file. Is it true
Yes.
or false? It is a true.
True. Audio file.
The first statement also true. Listen, don't confuse with the generic image. Actually, this is a PDF, is a photo document format. But this file, every page you can see the every PDF document, each page is a one image file only. Are you able to see this? Because when you see this, you cannot be able to any customize any PDF file. Automatically, it's a generic file only. So therefore, that both the statement are true in this
True.
case.
True.
True, true.
True in this case. Now, hope you are aware of this DVD. Kindly give the answer for DVD based questions. Any answers? DVD. Do you know what's called DVD expansion? Digital versatile
D.
display. Digital versatile display. Use a single spiral track to store data working from center to edge. Normally the CD, no. So there is a circle in the center. This data may be saved from the center to out. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
See
sir.
this?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, the statement A is true or false?
True.
Is it true? And
True.
DVD is a read-only devices.
Yes.
Kindly check read and writable. Now all the DVDs are read-only.
Right.
Wrong, wrong.
Wrong. It's a writable also. DVD is a read and
DVD.
writable. It's a read and writable. Okay.
Read only device.
Okay. So therefore, what is the answer? The statement one is true. Statement two, false. Right? Yes. Now the last question for this area, we already discussing about this one. Yeah, shareware is a software. What is mean by shareware? Any idea? Shareware means this is a software we may get only the trial period. It's freely available only the trial period only. Yeah. So now you can see the shareware is a software that users can try out in a trial period only before being charged. Is it true or false? It is a true. Listen, it is a true because shareware means this software you may get sometimes free. Even the uh, uh, SPS software we may get the 30 days trial version. That is a free software. Only 30 days. After that we can go for a payment. After that we can use it. And there is a freeware. Freeware is a software that users can download a free charge, but they cannot modify the source code. Is it true or false? Anyone? It is a free. It is a free software, but the users can be download free, of course, correct, but they cannot modify. Is it correct or not?
True.
Of course, this is also true. If it is software is editable, then it's called for free open source software. It's like open software, openware. It is like openware. But in this case, it is freely downloadable, but you cannot modify. Therefore, it is also true. Therefore, what is the answer? Both the statement, 1 and 2 are true. So, can we go to the next question or we go to the another topic? Yeah, this question, the last question, right? The tool used to insert decorative text in the document called clipart. Is it correct or not? In the Word document, I hope you are aware of
Yes.
it. The Word document, we are using some word design in the Word document previously, but now the people is not using it. That tool name is called clipart. Is it correct? It's true or false?
True.
Please kindly, there is a text
For
decorating.
pictures, clip art.
Yes.
Huh? It is for the decorative text. We are using the clip art. Is it true?
Word
True.
art.
That is called word art. Eh, madam, mute, madam. Inia, madam, please mute. Yeah. Rajkumar, Rajkumar, can you mute? Inia, ma'am. Yes, fine. Thank you. Uh, this one is wrong. Why is wrong? Any idea? It is a false. Why?
For
It is not a
pictures.
clip art. It's like a word art. Actually, that is called word art. So something you may be confused with the art. It is a word art. It is not a clip art. It's a wrong one. The purpose of using a keyboard shortcut Control X. What is the purpose we are using the Control X? Any idea?
For
This
cut.
is for the cut. This is for the paste.
Paste.
Select the text paragraph to document to cut and paste. Is it true or false?
True.
True.
Is it true? Therefore, what is the answer? The statement 1 is false. Statement true. True. Right? So can you move to the next content? Hope you are getting some idea.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm moving to the second content, basic of internet. So this questions comes very far. I'm just going very fastly because this you are already aware of it. There is a network called PAN, personal area network, local area network, NAN, neighbor area network. Sometimes you may call as a MAN also, metropolitan area network, WAN, wide area network. So here I just give this example. I share this PPT. Normally it's like a small physical area. One specific graphical area. We are using this one for the large campus. This is for the large geographical area. And normally it's for the few meters. We are using this for the kilometer. This for this 10 to 100 meters. This for the kilometers and more than 1,000 kilometers. We can share this internet. And the example also personal devices like a smartphone. This for the computer device at home. In this particular campus only, it is city to for the large, or it will be very big cities. We are connecting with this. So these are the example which I given this. Just to go through this and. Regularly. Default things, I'm just skipping this because you know what is called IP address, domain name. Domain address means this is a URL. The URL means uniform resource locator. This is then HTTP. Here, out of this HTTP and HTTPS, which is maybe a secure one. Any idea? The HTTP
S. S
or
is secure.
HTTPS. The PS is a secure one. Listen, automatically the secure one normally like incognito window. So suppose if you want to use the incognito window for the safety purpose, we are using it. The people are using this kind of safety measure. They're using this. Browser, search engine, bandwidth, ISP. These are the common terms. I'm just skipping this. I'm moving to the email because this is a question they are asking regularly. The center composing email and the backend enters the email sent to a SMT server and email verifications happen and finding the recipients from the server. After this, sending the mail to the SMT portal. Listen, kindly check everywhere the SMT for the sender one SMT it's going to send. It's receiver also going to get the SMT protocol, and it's checking whether it's a spam or a virus. If it is spam, it's go to spam. Otherwise, it go to the email. Okay. Then finally the receiver gets. This is the way the emails are communicated. Emails not directly connected with the sender to receiver. There is a lot of process to reach this receiver, and this questions may comes and the two address CC address BCC, because even the last examination they asking, right? Every time these questions becomes. Now the question for you, the BCC, which person cannot know the other persons those are receiving the mail? Anyone? Whether two persons can know who are getting the mail from CC column? The two suppose you are the two person, this person can know whether all whether the CC column people name as well as the BCC. Any idea?
Yes.
CC person don't know that BCC is given.
Yeah, so BCC means which are the mail ID you are keeping. This
Self.
person cannot know for who are them receive the same mail in the BCC column, but the BCC person can know that who from the two receiver, whether the BCC person the,
Yes, BCC knows.
yeah, BCC, whether the BCC can know the CC persons,
Yes, sir.
whether the BCC person can know the BCC person.
Yes.
Yes.
No, BCC person never see this BCC person. Listen, BCC person, no, no way. Okay, so BCC I can know only. For example, BCC I'm keeping 10 mail, 100 mails. Each 100 people may get the mail, but the people cannot know for who the remaining 119 people I send the mail. That is called BCC block carbon copy. Block carbon copy. Now, can we go with the small questions now? If you want, you can take the screenshot. The two means the email primary recipients. CC means carbon copy. BCC means blade carbon copy. Listen, the BCC person, even there is 100 mail ID also. If you're adding, sending a mail, uh, each person cannot know for whom you are sending a mail, right? The people don't know this. Those are receiving this, but two-person can see the CC person, but the two-person cannot see the BCC person. Similarly, C person can know this two-person, but he cannot know the BCC person. Similarly, BCC person know the CC person. Similarly, they knows two-person, but the PCC person cannot know the PCC person. You got it? If you want, I just to make it a small diagram. Listen, the two there is a connection. Two people can know this, but two this is not possible. This is not possible. I put in. Okay. Similarly, the CC person cannot see the BCC person. It's not possible, but the CC person can know the two-person. So this is the things you must be aware of. This BCC person cannot find who are getting this the mail others, right? So now I'm just moving to the things. I'm just going to the questions. And this was some advanced features come to the mail. Schedule mail. What is my schedule mail? These are the recent features. Sometimes this question may come. Schedule means suppose you want to schedule a mail to reach the particular time, the particular respondent, receiver. We can keep the time automatically. That's going to the particular time the mail. Confidential mail. Suppose you want to send some confidential mail with the password, we can send this. What is called snooze mail? Any idea? For example, snooze may mean some temporarily you want to be hide the mail. After a few days, it won't be open. It won't show to you. Then use snooze mail. Translate mail, Gmail writing suggestion, organize email. These are the some features. Some of the A features also comes now. That's called smart feature. Automatic email filter, smart composing, smart compose chat, email nudges, find merger. These are these some advanced features come to the mail now, right? Just I'm moving to some question. Are you ready? This questions come from the many times. What is called mail match? Shyamala madam, kindly mute. Other Rajkumar, can you mute this Shyamala madam? Yeah. So any idea about mail match? What is the purpose we are using the mail match? For example, you have only one mail, but that mail is a common mail. You want to change the name of the individual and change of the mail, you can use the mail batch. Okay, normally it's a one main document. For the one main documents, we can same letter to many people. This is an answer. If you like to send a same mail to many people, like a bulk users, we can use this mode. Okay. So now I'm going with some. These are the some of the email providers: Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Reddit Mail, Pocket Mail, Proton. These are the names. Just I add this. I'm going to some questions now. Are you ready now? The questions, right? Based on the email. So the email base, I have some questions, right? This is like a basic of internet. Basic of internet also. Go with the email separately. Yeah, email. Kindly give the answer for this first question. Email message has sent from A to B, C, D, E, and F. There is here the A is a sender, B, C, D, E, F as a receiver. Now the question for you, please, A is a sender in this case. A is a center. Here A is a center, and B is a receiver, and this is a carbon copy. This is a black carbon copy. Now the question is that which is the statement is true? Which of the following statement is true? Right? Which is the following statement is true? Now we can find this answer. D does not know B was received the message. Is it correct or not? So who is the D? CC, right? Whether the D, what is that? Does not know B was also received. He knows or not. So B is this person only, two address. So automatically the person knows this who received the mail. Okay. So D does it know? He may know, right? It's a wrong. Actually, this is a wrong statement. It is a wrong statement because he knows this. And the second statement, C doesn't know. Who is the C? This person. C doesn't know that D was also received the message. Who is the D? This person. So here the CC to CC. Whether CC person can know who's other CC. According to this, it does not. Therefore, it is also wrong because CC person know who other CC also. Right now, the question: E doesn't know F was also received. Who is the E? A BCC person, and F also BCC. Whether BCC person can know other BCC member?
No.
No. Therefore, it is true. It is true, right? Now, F does not know C also received. Who is F? BCC. Who is C? C. Whether the BCC person can know CC person?
Yes.
Yes. Therefore, this is wrong, right? Therefore, the answer in this case, third one, right? Third one, right? Now, the next question. So please, because this kind of questions comes regularly. Yeah. Giving the email fields, which of the mail address will Swami? Who is the Swami? Please kindly check the Swami in this case. So here the Swami,
BCC.
he's a BCC person, right? The email address Swami will be able to see when he received the message. The question is that which are the mail ID, mail recipients? The Swami can know this. Whether he know the RAM text mail, whether the RAM text received the mail, whether he knows, yes. Whether he knows these two persons, yes, but he cannot know this person, right? Therefore, he know the 3% got the mail. Who are the 3 persons? 2 address and BCC and CC person. Therefore, answer for this, which may be correct. Which may be correct. Answer 2 is a correct. Answer 2 is a correct, right? Answer B is a correct. So this kind of questions come. Similarly, there is another question. Now the question for this: which of the following enables us to send the same letter with the different persons? Same letter with the same letter to different person is a mail message. Right? In the context of email, what is a spam? Yeah, in the email there is a called spam. What is called spam? Any idea? Why the spam is automatically there's some message go to the spam? In which other contexts go to the spam message? Any idea? Normally, it's an advertising mail or some kind of bulk mail is there. The advertising, it goes to the directly to the spam. So here, which may be a correct answer. The act of overloading the email server is not correct. Email messages are infected with virus. No. A large quantity of message don't receive the recipient. It's not right. Okay. Get one message email. Any idea? That is a fourth one, unsolicited condense to one subject, which maybe is a overview of the message. Any idea? Which may be overview of the message? It's a subject. So normally there is a subject in the mix. So we are giving some kind of subject overview, like a small. So the answer is subject. So now I move to the next one, audio visual. So this also you are aware of it, and it will go for this. So audio conference, you know, just only is meant for the audio based discussion. Even the telephonic conversation. So whether the telephonic conversations come to the audio conference, is it true or false? Telephonic conversation, it may be come to the audio conference. Is it true or false? Is it true or false?
True.
Yes, of course, it's true, right? So we have some tools named for Google. Even the Google Meet possible to for audio conference. Don't confuse with only for the video conference. GoToMeeting, Ring Central, Free Conference, WebEx, Cloud Meet. These are the tools. Sometimes they are asking which are the tools may supporting for audio chat. Okay, audio conferencing. And here there is a tool, Big Blue button. Any idea about the Big Blue button? Any idea of the Big Blue button? Whether you cross this Big Blue button tool, where you find this Big Blue button? It's a video conference tool, even the audio conferencing. Where you can find the Big Blue button. And there is a Moodle sorry, I'm already give the answer. The Moodle platform, if you're having some kind of Moodle platform, automatically the Big Blue buttons are available. Okay. So thank you, Bhaskar. You're correct. Yeah. Now the video conferencing, you all know this. I'm just skipping this the theory, but you should be aware of the which are the features. Sometimes it's asking the which are the features the video conference will not possible. They will asking that features. One is video audio calls possible. Screen sharing is possible, chat function like we can do the chatting parallelly, meet recording possible, not for all the users, only the paid users possible. Participant management, even some user have the host control, waiting room, meeting logs. Scheduling is possible. Breakout rooms, particularly if you have some kind of special options of Google Meet, we have the breakout options. So these are the common features available video conferencing. This is another features. Just I'm going to the tools name. Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, Zoom, WebEx, Whereby, Rings, and these are tools. And now the question for you, whether this video conference is completely synchronous as well as asynchronous, which is whether it's a synchronous learning or asynchronous learning. Any idea? So there is a terms. I'm just going to give this synchronous. Okay. So what is the difference between synchronous and asynchronous? Any idea? What is the difference? Synchronous means same time. Listen, same. As a live. So if it live discussion happen, both teacher and student or both people's doing the live interaction the same time, it is called sync, right? Asynchronous means there will be a communication, there will be interaction. It's not in the real time. It's not a real time. For example, mail communication or WhatsApp communication, and the people when they read, they will send the response. But the video conferencing directly comes with the sync. Okay, audio conferencing, and these are the some things. And sometimes they asking the question from MOOCs. Here online and on campus called e-learning, online off campus called ODL, online no campus called MOOCs. I'm taking 20 more minutes. Please kindly bear with me because still we have some content. Massive open online courses. Here I already mentioned that what is called massive. Massive means the enrollment, the large number of enrollment. Open means the course may be access to any people. So anywhere, place, space, time, without that the people can openly access it. Without entry qualification not needed, course can be completed free. So these are the way that will be open. And what is by courses means there will be a courses experience including education content, like a small portion of content. It's not a program. Now the MOOCs also converted to MOOC. What is called MOOC? Any idea? Now the MOOCs is converted to MOOC. What is called MOOC? What is called MOOC? What is called MOOC? Massive open online course for MOOC. What is called MOOC? Any idea? Any expansion? Massive open online programs. Listen, suppose you are doing a MSc is a program. The MSc you are studying a dynamics as a paper. The dynamics is a course. Dynamics is a course. MSc is a program. Hope you understood. So yeah, and this is a question might comes particularly. There's two kinds of MOOC: XMOOC as well as CMOOC. XMOOC is a traditional MOOC. It's a conventional MOOC. There will be structure. If it is well structured, suppose there is a proper structure, what is the first quadrant, what is the second model, well structured content. Suppose you're preparing econ for 20 minutes, there will be structured text, there will be structured assessment, everything will be well structured oriented. It's called XMOOCs. But CMOOC is like a modern without any kind of structure, like even the online discussions, we are creating some material and you are sharing to the students. What I think you are making as a convenience basis, you can convert as a material, you can share to the people. Like it's like a dynamic development of study material. There is no structure oriented. For example, during the meeting, what I think I'm getting an idea from you, just I'm making a file and sharing it. That is called CMOOCs. But the PPT which I made is structure oriented based on syllabus. They made is called as a well structured. Hope you understand the differences. This is part of the MOOCs, but I'm just giving the example. The PowerPoint which is made for the well structure oriented, because there is a subject wise I'm giving the different headings. But when you go with the discussion from this meeting, finally I can make it a small Word file, one page Word file, and sharing this discussion what happened here. That also may be treated as a material. That's called CMOOCs. And these are some of the popular platforms: Coursera, edX, Udacity, FutureLearn, Khan Academy Skill. These are the tools. Kindly go through this. I'm sharing this PPT. The SWAYAM, this question comes 2 times. What is the abbreviation of SWAYAM? Steady Webs of Active Learning for young aspiring minds, Please kindly note. And this is Swayam. There's a 4-quadrant approach of Swayam. The first tutorial, the first quadrant is called e-tutorial, second one is called e-content. The third one is called self-assessment. But normally, the previous time, the third quadrant is for discussion forum, but the current, it changes the positions. Previously, it will be a ulta, but now the self-assessment is third, the fourth is a discussion forum. So like this, there's a small changes happen. And this question may comes the examination. Please, they call 2 years before, they asking this question, the Swayam. ACT, what kind of course they preparing? This is like they're preparing self-paced tech. What is that? They're preparing is a technical education. NPTEL is purely based on technology enhanced, engineering based. UGC for the PG program, and CEC for the UG program, and NCERT for the school education. NA is open for the school education. Then IGNO for the out of the school students. IMMB for the management. NATTF for the teacher training program. So sometimes this asking some kind of matching, right? So in what way the next coordinator, which are the next coordinator, they prepare the questions. Yeah, these are the advantage. And just skipping this, the OER, that's called Open Education Resources. And there's a 5R, you must be aware of it. Retain, reuse, revise, remix, redistribute. What is the meaning of this one? Retain means, suppose you are having the OER resources you are keeping with you, that's called retain. Suppose you are using for further purpose with proper site, that's called reuses. The revise means we are revise, even you can modify, you are doing some editing, then it is called as a revise. Suppose you have one content, you are connected, you are also mixing with the existing content of the OER resource, then it's called remix. Then after this, you are sharing to the same resource to some others called redistribute. Therefore, the 5 years somewhat related to OER. Sometimes they are asking which are the hours relevant to OER, kindly aware of it. These are the license. This question won't ask, they won't ask directly, but you must have what is called OER, Open Education Resources. It's normally it's called Creative Commons license, because it takes at least 1 hour 2 time to explain. I'm just skipping this. LMS, Learning Management Tool. We have some kind of tools name. At least you must be aware of the tools. Moodle, Brinkspace, Talent LMP, Skype, Google Classroom, Tovio. These are some popular LMS platform. These are the synchronous, asynchronous. Example, I just given this phone call, face-to-face conversation, video call. These are things synchronous. It's very simple. It's a live or real-time discussion. It has happened. They discuss synchronous. It is not a live. It is not at all a live. It is not the same time it happened. Then it's called asynchronous. These are some examples which I made. This synchronous, virtual classroom, virtual live presentation, live text, instant messaging. These are things come under the synchronous. This is a asynchronous discussion about quizzes, sports, email, and all. And some immersive technology also just I'm highlighting. Okay, once you finish this, we can go to the next one. Okay, anyway, this we can discuss also. Augmented reality, I already mentioned this. There will be a digital layer into above the digital layer. And there is a virtual reality. We could not know this real layer. 100% you may get this virtual layer only. The mixed layer is a combination of both. Mixed layer is a combination of both technology. Both layer, real layer as well as the digital layer, but there will be a there will be interaction, there will be intervention we can do in the case of digital layer. That's possible. And there is a term called metaverse. Please, sometimes this question may comes the metaverse. Metaverse means instead of participating myself directly, I can generate my avatar. That avatar is going to travel into the digital world. In this, for example, if you look on some kind of mobile game, the PUBG game and all, so I generated some avatar. Instead of me, that avatar going to participate in the game and also the same way, there will be a human avatar. The avatar going to explore the digital environment. So it's moving, walking, it may fight with the people like this. Instead of you, the avatar may be participating, like a digital avatar you created, that it's created identity of you. And there's called multiverse. Multiverse means the previous case avatar, but here you are going directly. So the human directly move to the digital world in the role play. Actually, you are acted as a role player. For example, in this video, just this like a digital environment, you are walking directly with the kinds of gadgets. Suppose when you use, look like the best example, suppose you want to see the Taj Mahal. When you hear some kind of VR boxes, we can see the Taj Mahal and you can walk the Taj Mahal inside the use of VR boxes. We can touch the Taj Mahal wall and all. That kind of role play is possible because we are directly go into the digital world. That is called multiverse. And there's a term called hybrid real platform. In future, there is no difference between the digital layer as well as the real layer. So we may get 100% digital layer in a real mode. We cannot divide who is the digital object which may be real. So that may be a super embedded might be there. So this kind of technology must be aware of it. And similarly, we know that technology AI, artificial intelligence. These are the advanced technology. I share this PPT. If you go through, you may get the idea. There will be two kinds of AI. One is called generative AI. Other one is called predictive AI. Generative AI means if the AI is generating new content. Listen, if the AI generate new content is called generative AI. Here's some example: text generation model, image generation model, music generation model, video generation model. Similarly, the predictive means the AI predict something, predict the future based on the existing data. Then it's called predictive AI. So here I'm giving some example like time series, financial marketing and all. Kindly take a screenshot. Sometime I hope so. This time they may ask me a lot of questions from artificial intelligence and advanced technology, because the last year they didn't ask any question related to the AI, just they asking up to the AI only. But this time, hope so they asking some questions from Chat GPT side or Gemini side, some chatbot side might be there. So these are some of the tools related to the chatbot. And sometimes this asking the question, which is the chatbot version we are using now? Can you know the chatbot free version which is available now? Free chatbot version which is available now? Free chatbot version, which version we are Chat GPT, which version? The version number we are using 3.5, but now May 13 onwards, 3.5, but now after the May 13 onwards, we are getting a 4.0. That's called Chat GPT 4.0. Chat GPT 4.0 in here, it's not fully, it's like they give some kind of limited access to us. They give some kind of limited access of Chat GPT version. And even the Gemini also, there's a two version. Is that Gemini is a free version, is that Gemini Pro version also there. There is a Pro version that is also payable. So in the Gemini, two versions are available. And this is called presentation maker. Sometimes they may ask me which is the tools may develop a PPT. So at least this question may come, because I'm predicting, because now the people are very much fond to develop a PPT with the use of any kind of AI tools. There will be chances which are the tools might helping to prepare a PPT. Like one of the favorite tools called Gamma app, Tom app, Slide Pilot, Magic Slides, Presentation AI, and all. At least you can know the tools name. And there is a board, some AI boards are there, like Insight Whiteboard, AutoDraw, Gigabyte, Board Mix, Clip app. And similarly, there's a e-content development tools, and just listed only few of the tools for the e-content. Like this, some questions may come. This are the image generator, particularly the daily YouTube. Sometimes they were asking, because the daily YouTube also is developed by the OpenAI team. It's maybe helping to generate images. Then Adobe Firefly. These are the famous tools that people are using it. Just skip this. Can we go with some questions now? Can we go with some questions now for this few questions for this area? After this. Sorry, sir. Or small network issue. I'll just come back. Okay. So, is it visible now? Hope it's visible. Sorry for this. Okay. Yeah. What is the answer for the first question? What is the answer for the first question? Here in a free version of Google Meet, it's a free version of Google Meet. You can record the session. Is it possible? True or false? Is it true or false?
False.
It is a false one. It's a false. Right. Very good. To join the online sessions conducted by the Google Meet, you need to log in a Google account. Is it true or false?
Yes.
Without login Google, you cannot go with the Gmail. Therefore, it's a true. Therefore, the statement one is false. Statement true. True. Right? Yes. Video conference is the example of what? Video conference is the example of what? Video conference. Video conference is the example of. It is a synchronous technology. It's a synchronous, right? And now go to these are the basic video conferences type of which communication, mass media, whether two-way visual, one-way visual, one-way audio, two-way audio visual.
Two-way audio visual.
Two-way audio visual. Right, now come to this. Which are the following are under the video conference tool? Which are the commodity? Sometimes they is asking which are the commodity come to the chat board in this time. Kindly give this answer for this. Google Meet is a video conference tool. Yes. Zoom.
Yes.
What about Mentimeter?
Yes.
What about Mentimeter? It's not a
Measurement tool.
It is not a video conference. It's like a polling session tool. What about ChatGPT? No.
It's not a
It is a chatbot.
WebEx.
WebEx.
Okay.
Right. Therefore, answer A, B, E. So the answer is A, B. Right. So now, like this, some questions may come. Now you can say this question. An inquiry-oriented activity in which the information comes from the resources on the internet optically supplement with the video conference is called. Listen, kindly give the answer for this. There is a inquiry based on the video conferencing. There is a question and session based on the video conferencing. What maybe term is called? Informations come from the resource from the internet. What is the term? Question number 57. An inquiry-oriented activity in which the information comes from the resource in the internet optically supplement with the video conference. It's a part of the supplement of the video conference. What kind of term? It is not virtual learning. It is called webcasting. Webcasting means some kind of question and session. Webcasting. The last one, the fourth one. The answer is webcast. Okay. And Big Blue Button. Big Blue Button is a video conference tool, audio conference tool, or learning management tool. Any idea?
LMS.
No, it is not a LMS. LMS is a model. Under the LMS, we have Big Blue Button as a tool. We have the tool. That's called web conferencing tool as well as synchronous tool. It is both. It's a web conferencing tool and synchronous tool. Okay, because it's synchronizing as well as the web conferencing. Now the 59th question. Which among the following is asynchronous? Tell me which of the come under the asynchronous, asynchronous? At least this kind of question may comes. Email is asynchronous. Web form sometimes in asynchronous. Video conferencing, no. Facebook digital. At least this particular questions. I mean, MC 100 question is there. Kindly go through this. It gives a lot of idea to face this the questions. These institutes in India, in particular the higher education, and just giving this name, I'm not giving the spoon feeding now because everything used to be learned. There is a Swayam. It is meant for the massive open online courses. So the URL you must be aware of it. That Swayam Prabha is a TV channel. Now, how many channels is there? Now the 40 channel is there. And National Digital Library is an e-content, access the e-content purpose. E-Pasala is a PG resources we are getting to this. South Ganga, it is meant for the research thesis, South Ganga. So like a dissertation research. Vanita Shyamkumar, please mute. Vanita ma'am, please. So Sindhu is for the journal. Rajkumar, can you mute Vanita ma'am? Yeah, thank you. E-Yantra. This question might come. E-Yantra is meant for get a hands-on experience with the embedded system. FOS is, as already means, free open source software, but now the government can start some initiative to promote FOSSC. And spoken tutorial is meant for the IT field to give some kind of self-training. Virtual lab in the name of VLab as connected with one university, Amrita University, they're doing this. National Internship Portal, it is available now. So the people can apply a internship program there. And this question may come this time because NEAT, this is called NEAT. Even the last examination, they're asking what is the purpose of NEAT. They're given some kind of seats, like some kind of weaker session, they've given some kind of weightage to explore the advanced technology. So for this, these portals are helping you. And there's a Samarth portal. This is a e-governance portal. One question for all of you. There is a latest, one year before, the Indian government made a unique platform for all the central university faculty those who like to apply for a vacancy. Even for identifying the vacancy, we can find this website. What is the website name? Any idea? Through the Samarth portal only they developed the model. There is a separate website to identify to apply the job, particularly central government jobs. Yeah, of course, it's called Chayan portal. This question might come also this year. That is called Chayan. Okay, so CU Chayan. They use the term CU Chayan. CU Chayan. Okay, CU Chayan as a portal. It is purely meant for recruitment. So only for central government jobs, right? And Vidwan, it is a database for the expert. IRNIN, this was Indian Research Network System. So Sudhi, it's for the software, particularly for plagiarism. Do you know which software now the source Sudhi's extending to us? This question might comes. So Sudhi's it's linked with our this port like South Ganga and all. So there is a software now they're providing. Previously they given us a original software. Previous name is called Urgundu. Now they stop the access, but instead of that they're giving the tool is called Drillbit. Now the Drillbit is a software. Now the governments, I mean the source Sudhi, they're giving it to check the plagiarism. Right. Similarly, there is academic bank credit ABC. From this, we can transfer the credit to one institution to other institution. So this kind of questions may come. We cannot predict what going to ask in the examination. So you should be go through all the field. Okay, that's the reason I'm sharing this. These are the screenshot I'm sharing you. Go through these things. Just we are going to discuss now some questions. This is a portal for each IAM. Through this only that requirements and universities requirement. And this questions comes last year. Swayam Prabha is having the 40 channel, but it's very difficult to give the answer for example, there is a channel Swayam Prabha. They given a channel name also. The channel name Vakis. Channel 2 Sankriti. Channel 3 Prabhuth. Channel 4 Saraswat. Channel 5 Prabandhan. Channel 6 Vidix. Like this, they're asking questions very difficult for you, but they asked the last time. The last examination, they asking the channel 1 name, channel 2 name, channel 3 names and from this Swayam Prabha. So at least we have the 40 channel, but they have only 10 channel having the names. Kindly go through the name. Channel 10 is Kautilya. Channel 8 is Aryapata. Then span 10 is channel 9. Then Dax is channel 10. So, and kindly check this, what is the channel 1? It is meant for the language. Channel 2 for the history, culture is plus B. Channel 3 for the social behavioral sciences. Right? There is a classification that I am giving here as this, at least this channel. Kindly go through this 11 channels because this channel only having some names. Other things only the channel numbers only. Channel 1, channel 2, channel 3. But this might becomes the examination. Please kindly cautious. If you know this only, you can understand get this. Okay. And there is a separate platform that government made. It's called SADI, competitive examination. It is for self-assessment. A lot of self-assessment tests is possible with this. Just so we can log in and we can get some kind of NEEE or all the kinds of some kind of competitive examination resources or some self-assessment tests which we can able to attend it. This is also part of the Swayam Prabha initiative only. So now just moving to some questions after this. The last one, I'm just giving some sets of tools for you. Now, the digital initiatives for India are higher education. So, these are questions of the last year. Yes. MOOCs also, I'm just skipping them, just digital initiatives now. Yeah. NMICT. What does it stand for? Any idea? NMICT. NMICT. NMEICT. Any idea for this? NMICT.
Option B.
Yeah. So what is that expansion? National missions on education through ICT. Okay. It is directly the option A. So it's like this is a previous one, previous question, even the 4 or 5 years before the question, I think. So this one. So the first two options, national mission on education through ICT, education through ICT, because there is no need for e-learning with ICT because ICT is separate electronic, therefore no need for e-learning with ICT. And e-governance also not there. It's purely based for the education. E-governance, we have a separate tool. It's called, what is that? Samat portal. Samat. This portal is for the governance. We have a lot of models in this. So the answer for this, I hope you understood the answer for this, the action mission on education through ICT. E-governance is not that, e-commerce also not that. So only the education they're giving, education through ICT. Even you can see when you go to e-governance, no need to use the ICT because ICT and E terms to be repeatable. So they never give the terms like this. So here the education through ICT is correct. Hope you understand UK. Yes. Now the next question, what is called NDL? National Digital Library. What is called NROL? National Resource for Open Education Resources. This for e-Pasala, e-Nyangos. Any answer for this? Any idea? PG program.
Third one.
Yeah, so education resource developed by the NCRT. It's not NCRT. We see this. Yeah, of course, it may be NCRT only now. That it's maybe old question, I think. Now the current context e-Pasala, the functions are changed now. eGNGOS is a virtual repository for learning resources, single window search facility developed by the IIT Kanpur. eGNGOS. Right. So hope you are getting this answer. I'm just moving to a few more questions. Yeah. Now, given below the two statement assertion as the label, e-governance is regarded as ICT enabled system achievement good governance. Is it true or false? Is it correct or false? Tell me. Actually, e-governance is regarded as a ICT enabled system. Of course, it's ICT enabled system because e-governance is ICT enabled system in achievement of good governance. Is it true or false?
True.
Of course, is it true? Right, correct. Empathy. See, first statement. Empathy is one of the desirable characteristics for e-governance. Empathy is needed for e-governance. Empathy. If you are keeping empathy, you cannot go. You are not good administrator also. Sometimes we can take a hard decision also. Whether empathy is one of the desirable characteristics of e-governance, it is a false. Empathy is not at all relevant, right? It's a false. Therefore, answer A is true, R is false. Right now, you can give this answer because the last year question, this one. This scheme of Ministry of Education, Government of India, uses artificial intelligence to make learning more personalized and customized as per the requirement of the learners. Any idea? Swayam Prabha, it is meant for the DTA channel, it's not answer. Swayam is for the MOOC, it's also not. NEET is an examination. Therefore, what is the answer? What may be answer? NEET. Okay, NEAT. So the last time we discussed that abbreviation, NEAT. So this question might comes. So now two more questions after that we can. Yeah. This question is very hard. That's the reason I told the last time exam. Swayam Prabha channel number with name. Channel 7, channel 6, channel 4, channel 6. Without memory, you cannot do this. Are you able to identify? It's very difficult. So I'm just sharing this. Even that when you attempt this, you may get some kind of description also. Every questions from this you can learn this. And yeah, yes, I'm going to the last set of questions. Digital tools, I'm not explaining, just I'm just list of the tools. Just yeah, of course, 5 is Saraswati. At least you can know Karthik, some of the tools, some of the channels name, because even it's very hard to me to memorize this. At least you can make some kind of acronym to easy to identify that channel's name. And here I'm not explaining the features of this, just I'm list of the tools only. Sometimes they are asking that they may compile some tools this and they asking whether this tools is a part of this. They may asking this kind of questions. These are some of the online collaborative tools. So online collaboration means like some kind of group work. But in the Google Docs at a time we can 50% can do the editing and compile the work and all. So like this kind of online collaboration tools possibilities of some tools like Google Workspace. Google Teams, don't think this the Google Teams, Microsoft Teams is only for the like a Google Meet. It's not only for the video conference. Even the Microsoft combination of all, like when you go to the Microsoft Teams account, they will get a Microsoft Office account, OneDrive account, all the details they may get into this. That's called the group collaborative work. Slack, Parallel, Trello, Miro is a blackboard tool. I mean, it's like interactive whiteboard, but there is a collaboration is there. Basecamp, Notion, Dropbox, Figmo, Cube, ClipUp. These are some online collaboration tools. And similarly, we have the assessment tool. Sometimes this asking which are tools may become under the assessment. Kahoot, QC, Socrates, Google Forms, Mentimeter. At least somewhat you can contribute, because those who are regularly contribute this, you can easy to find. For example, whenever you're finding the formatting, it's somewhat some kind of evaluation tool only. Go formatting, class marker, Microsoft Forms, Google Forms and Microsoft Forms somewhat assessment. Plickers is a one kind of gamified assessment. So the student no need for a mobile phone. If you give this card is enough to access the student for things. The Schoology is some kind of LMS, but the LMS we have some kind of assessment things. That's the reason I put. Even the Canvas uses, the exams of uses. And there is another called interactive learning tools like a learning tool, PeerTech, ThinkClick, Edgepuzzle, Flipgrid. Like some tools are there. The flashcard, even the people's now they are making is a digitalized flashcard. For this we have some tools. And there's a classroom management tools to manage the classroom. The best tools according to me is called classroomscreen.com. Similarly, we have the Class Dojo, Rewind, CO, Teacher. These are some tools available for us to manage the classroom. And this was the whiteboard tools. So do you know one more fact? The Jamboard, they're going to sign off now in the month of October or September. We cannot use the Jamboard hereafter. So up to now, Jamboard is there. So after October or September, October, they're going to shut down this Jamboard features from the Google. And I say bad news to all of us. The Miro, Google Whiteboard, these are tools are available now. And in this, which the tools are totally free, like a free open source software, it's called open board. Open board is a FOSS software in this. Out of this, free open source software is a open board. And my poll sessions like Poll Everywhere, Mentimeter, Slido, Kahoot, Socrates, Google Forms, Microsoft, Turnitin Point, Direct Poll and all. Then, so I'm just going to wind up. Before that, just I'm going to discuss some more questions, okay? Because these are the latest area. I just compiled some questions like AI and gamification and all. So nearly 10 questions we may discuss. After that, we can wind up this. The question number 1, the latest area. What is gamification in the context of education? What is gamification in the context of education? Tell me, what is gamification? Gamification means we are going to incorporate some kind of game element in your classroom practice to make the classroom more engaged. That is a way you are going to use. Therefore, automatically the first answer, a method of cheating the exam is not correct. Okay, it's not meant for the cheating the examination. It is purely meant for to integrate the game elements. See, this is an answer to integrate the game elements. The answer B is correct. The use of game and game-like elements, teaching and learning. The answer is the B is correct answer. The all others are wrong. Which among the following is an example of artificial intelligence tools? Any idea? Which is,
ChatGPT.
of course, it's a ChatGPT. Now the Google Forms assessment mode is a LMS. Canva, it's also literally now they added some AI feature, but it's not purely meant for AI. Canva is a design tool, but only that some features are incorporated into Canva. Right. Now the next question. Some more question. Give the below 2 statement. Yes, smart wearable technology rapidly become a part of everyday life. Is it correct or not? Tell me. The first one.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Everywhere we are using a smart watch, right? Wherever you cross the term smart, it's going to help for everyday life. It's become a part of life. Therefore, it's true. Is it correct? Any option? Any? Yeah, the first one is correct. True. Watches and glasses and active monitors, many other wearable items have been enriched with technology. Is it correct? Is it correct?
Yes.
Of course, this also true. Therefore, the both A and are correct, or is the correct explanation of A. Of course, because the watches and are part of the smart wearable technology. Come to the second one, AI based questions. I hope this time AI and ChatGPT based lot of questions may comes. So that's the reason I'm just considering this area. The statement like this: artificial intelligence learns from changing circumstances. Is it correct? Please kindly take, we can take the 2. Even the first statement is a 2 paragraph is there, 2 points is there. Artificial intelligence learn from changing circumstances. 1 point. Second, virtual reality is an artificially created environment used to give feelings or being there. Whether that first statement true or false? First statement is true or false? Tell me. First statement. So the first statement is a changing circumstances. Why is it called changing? Because it is called machine learning. Because based on our input, the machine started to learning. Based on circumstances, the machine changing their coding and it started to learning. Therefore, artificial learns from the changing circumstances. Based on the circumstances, the machine's learning. Therefore, it's true. And virtual reality also, as I already mentioned, it's like a created some environment. Therefore, the first statement is true. Listen, even the first statement, 2 contexts is there. A context is AR, but both is same. Correct. Second, QR means, what is the expansion of QR? What is the expansion of QR? Quick response. Quick response. And it's a type of more sophisticated barcode with the use of matrix and dot squares on a light background, stands for the quick reaction. Is it true or false? Is it true or false?
False.
False. QR code, what is the purpose we are using, ma'am?
Quick reaction.
Quick reactions. Okay. So, what is that answer for this? The QR is a sophisticated barcode which is a matrix of dot
True.
squares. You can see this QR code, like it's code like a black and white back things, right? It's a true. It is a true. Listen, please kindly read the statement. And normally the QR represents quick response. Okay, I hear they use the term reactions. Normally, some people are using a response or reactions. Okay, but in this context, it may be correct, right? In this context, it may be correct. So normally the quick response, but they use the term quick reactions. That may be a different opinion for you. But some people are using quick reaction also. Quick response, quick reactions. Therefore, both the statement may be true. Yeah. Now, that next question. ChatGPT is an example for digital intelligence. Is it true or false? Tell me. ChatGPT is an example for digital intelligence. Is it true? Is it true? Yeah, so don't confuse the AI, because artificial intelligence is also called digital intelligence. We are called artificial intelligence, but the same thing we can call as a digital intelligence, because there is a system having digital intelligence system for digitally. Therefore, it is digital intelligence. That statement one. Correct. Amazon, Alexa, and Apple Siri is an example for artificial intelligence. Is it true or false? Is it true? Of course, it's not true. Previously, we are using this tool, Amazon, Alexa, Apple Siri, as part of the AI. Therefore, the answer, both statement 1 and 2 are true. Right. And I'm just going to some digital tools also. Kindly give this answer. Mind map. For what purpose we are using the mind map? What is the purpose we are using the mind map?
Self-learning.
Self-learning, virtual reality, learning through uses, allow students to explore lesson before the teachers describes. So yeah, so you have to find out the best answer only. So we can find which may be very relevant answer for the gamification. You can start with this. Gamification is purely based on the quizzes. Okay, that may be chances, right? And flipped classroom, it may be student to explore the lesson before the lesson describes. That's maybe. And ICT based, it is called virtual reality sometime. Okay, mind map, it's more used for the self learning. Okay, self learning. So here, that option may be some kind of confusion, but we have to identify the more relevant only. That's the reason. First, you can find which may be a more relevant answer. In this, we can easily find the answer for gamification. Just you can select this. After that, you can go with the one by one, which is maybe more favorite things. You can just go through this. And the next question, Mentimeter is a tool used to create a educational interaction video. Is it true? Mentimeter, for what purpose we are using the Mentimeter? Any idea?
It's an assessment tool.
It is an assessment tool or poll session tool. It's a polling, but it is a education interaction. Is it correct? It is an interaction video tool.
No.
No, it is a false. Then okay. Then Kahoot is a tool used for assessment.
It's for puzzle. Okay.
Yeah, even for we can use it for a format assessment. We can use for the format assessment. Therefore, it's a true. Therefore, what is the answer? Statement 1 is false.
Statement 2 is true.
True, right. So this way we have to identify. Right. Which of the following is a tool used for creating, sharing online learning games? Games, online
Kahoot.
games. Kahoot. Kahoot. Which of the following tools are associated with mind mapping? This question, the last day they asked. Mind mapping. Which are the tools?
PC.
Just you can go with one by one. Mentimeter, MindMeter is in MindMeter is meant for the map. Xmind also.
Yes.
C maps, wherever you finding the mind map, this screencaster media is a video tool. Listen, it's a video tool, it's not a mind map. Adobe Photoshop also editing tool. Therefore, the answer is A, B, C. The answer is A, B, C is an answer, right? And which of the following are the online tools for creating, sharing online mind maps? Online, Google, Flipgrid, MindMeter, Google Forms, Miro. So which of the answers is not correct? Tell me. Out of this, which are the things not related to the mind map? Very simply, we can use it to identify. One is the Google Forms. Very simple answer. Google Forms not at all. Yeah.
Yes.
Answer. Okay. So you can identify very simple first. Okay. Then after that you can go with the complicated. Then second, Flipgrid is a tool. Normally, it's like a assessment tool, but it will be video based. We can share small video content. Therefore, Flipgrid is also not there. Therefore, answer Google, MindMeter, Miro. The answer is A, C, E. Okay. So, like this, some questions are there. Okay, kindly go through this. So, any other question you want to discuss? Can we discuss with this area, because I not discuss this area? LMS. Can you go with this area? Then after that, I can wind up. This last area, like Moodle LMS. Yeah, MOOCs and LMS. I didn't discuss this. Yes. Yes. Now, SWAYAM is a steady webs of active learning for young aspiring mind. Is it true or false?
True.
Is it true? Right?
True, sir.
Is it true? What about the second one? Second features. SWAYAM is a source of active young and aspiring mindfulness. Is a source of. SWAYAM is a source with active young aspiring mindfulness. No, it's a source. It's a source with active young. So they just make a confusion in this. SWAYAM is okay. Steady web of active learning for young minds, for the young aspiring mind. That's correct. Okay. The true. Swayam is a source with active young aspiration mindfulness. No, it's not for this purpose, right? Therefore, first is a true, the second one is say false. And the abbreviation of MOOC's massive open online course, the abbreviation of Swayam stands for Steady Webs for Active Learning for Young Academic Minds.
One is true.
One is true,
Two is false.
two is false. Even the abbreviation will be asked like this. Therefore, the statement one is true, statement two is false. Yes. Now the next question. Which platform is known for offering a massive online course as often used for online learning? MOOCs. MOOCs platform. edX, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Netflix.
edX.
Of course, edX. Netflix is for the OTT platform, OTT. And LinkedIn also, listen, LinkedIn also, there is a small kind of course possible, but it's not purely meant for massive. Listen, sometimes you have the confusion. LinkedIn also, there is a chances for, no, LinkedIn, there is called learning, LinkedIn learning. But it's not directly go with massive open online learning. It's only for learning purpose. Therefore, the answer is edX. The next question. MOOCs in the word massive means that there can be a huge number of learners who can enroll for the course. Is it true or false?
True.
Is it true or false? Yeah, it's a true. It is a true. It is a true. MOOCs involves the use of ICT to make education help students to locate remote areas who are unable to reach the conventional classroom. Is it true or
Yes.
false? Of course,
Yes.
it's true. Therefore, both the statements are true, right? So like this, you have to read properly and then take your decisions. Then go to the 65. Moodle is an exam for learning management system. Is it true or
Yes.
false?
True.
Of course, it's a true. It's a true. Right? Mentimeter is tool for creating an online survey. Is it true?
Yes.
True.
Yeah. So please, that is the reason. If you know only the module, you cannot get the answer from Mentimeter. Therefore, at least you can go through which other tools are relevant to this that particular. As I made different headings with tools name. Kindly go through this. The answer is both the statement is true. Okay. And this is the last question. After that, we can close this. Yeah, this one. Which of the following are correct in the case of learning management system, LMS? LMS is a software or a hardware? Anyone? LMS, LMS software or hardware? It is a software. It is not a hardware. Therefore, it is not a hardware. It is only software. And the first statement correct. What is the second statement? LMS can be used for virtual teacher student connection. It may be
Yes.
helping to connect the student teacher virtually. Of course, is correct. LMS can use for the online quizzes. Is it possible?
Yes.
Yes. LMS can use for making institution website. Whether it may be helping to develop institution website.
No.
No. Therefore, answer A,
D.
B, D.
ABD.
Right. So now can we stop this? So thank you so much for your passive understanding. Hope you are getting some insights about um, entire technology, because I'm just to go give some ideas. I'm not giving the 100%, just I'm giving at least 10% of content I'm sharing to you. So kindly go through a lot, because particularly the abbreviation as well the tools names. So if you are regularly using the tools name, you can escape from this. But you are not aware of the tools name, just start to read the names, which are tools meant for this purpose. Let's just go through this. Surely it may be helping you a lot. So all the best for your the examinations. And tomorrow is the last date for our free coaching program. After we are sharing the regular mock tests in our group. So thank you so much up to now to connect with us. And any other questions, kindly connect us at any time. So special thanks to the Rajkumar to make all the arrangements, works and all. And thank you all for all the vibrant learners. I'm really enjoyed to connect all the members, even it's a Saturday. So you are make me to be more engaged. Thank you so much for your passive as well as the passive participations. And if you have any questions, please, I request all of you kindly attend this question, this quiz, at least this quiz, at least 3 or 4 times, because most of the content I already compile it. Nearly all the areas I compile it. So at least when you do regularly this 100 questions, you may get some idea how you can face this the examination, particularly the ICT area. Yes. So hope you don't have the doubts. I'm just going to close the screen. Yeah.
Okay, now,
Okay, Rajkumar. So
shall we
yeah, we can wind up this. Okay. So
wind up the program? And thank you so much for dear participant. We will meet and tomorrow at 11 a.m.